All right, so we need to talk about this real quick. So I saw this paper dated January 28th, 2025 from the Defense Intelligence Agency out of Washington, D.C. that said, pause on special emphasis programs and related activities and events. It says the agency is working internally with the department to implement the executive orders ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing and initial rescissions of harmful executive orders and actions dated January 20th, 2025. We were receiving questions across the workforce on the way forward with special emphasis programs, special observances, agency resource groups, affinity groups, and employee networking groups. DIA will pause all activities and events related to agency special emphasis programs effective immediately until further notice. Additionally, special observances hosted throughout the year by the command element, directorates, and special offices are also paused. These include observances related to the following, and they list a number of things. They list Black History Month, Women's History Month, Holocaust Days, Days of Remembrance, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, Pride Month, Juneteenth, Women's Equality Day, National Hispanic Heritage Month, National Disability Employment Awareness Month, National American Indian Heritage Month. But here's the problem. So this whole thing got pushed out as an executive order from January 20th to end DEI, right? And so now everybody in probably the Department of Defense, the Defense Intelligence Agency, all these government agencies, everybody's like freaking out because they think that, they're like, hey, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to stop getting paid. Let's just cancel anything that we interpret as possibly being related to this. I don't think that the administration wants to get rid of Black History Month or any of those things. I don't think they want to get rid of Women's History Month, or they definitely don't want to get rid of Holocaust Days of Remembrance Month. They've obviously shown that they support Israel. So why would they get rid of that? That doesn't make any sense. So this is somebody interpreting the executive order and taking it high and right because of fear or, concerns that they're going to be, disciplined if they don't follow the directive. So hopefully somebody out there that has connections with the executive branch of the government sees this and is like, hey, look, I think they're taking this a little extreme. We need to have some guide rails, because I don't think there was any real guide rails or guidelines for these agencies on how they were going to execute removing DEI from the workforce out there. So somebody get in touch with them, be like, hey, look, that's not what we meant, because I can promise you they didn't want to get rid of all of these observances. That's not what they're talking about. They're talking about other stuff. So if you're watching this and you have any type of connections, please reach out to all of these different departments, these federal departments and agencies, and be like, hey, look, here's some guidance and let's get this thing back on the rails, because obviously this has gone high and right.